Let's go, baby. Defense wins championships, even though that's not necessarily true. You got to have a better offense and you got to have a defense. But it's fascinating, Mark, because LSU defense, as you referenced, has been so bad these past couple of seasons, and now they're under new direction.
Under new direction. So before we get to the actual personnel on the field, what do you think that new direction is going to look like in regards to scheme, approach, speed of the game, lay back and just kind of catch the offense and play in front of us? Or we going to go attack? What do you think it's going to look like versus what we've seen in the last 2 seasons?
I think the fascinating answer to this question is I don't think the new defensive coordinator knows what it's going to look like just yet. His name is Matt House. He was a great defensive coordinator for a year at Kentucky. His final year at Kentucky at arguably the most underrated defense in the country with the 2018 Wildcats. He spends 3 years, these past 3, with the Kansas City Chiefs as their linebacker coach, and now he's back as a defensive coordinator. And he said in his opening press conference he doesn't know exactly what his defense is going to look like. And you know what's funny? I actually do believe him. I think he has a outside shot of knowing who his guys are going to be. But right now, Mark, LSU brought in so many defensive transfers on all 3 levels of the ball, which is pretty crazy when you think about, LSU's amazing depth at defense over the past couple of decades. Now you have so many new faces. You have a defense that lost so much production last year. Damon Clark was the second best linebacker in the SEC, only to Nakobe Dean. Neil Farrell was one of the best defensive tackles in the country, and you got to replace all of that. And that's where it's going to be fascinating, considering what type of scheme Matt House is going to run next year.